my name's Swad and I'm a project manager in the new build team at London Borough of Islington, where our job is to create new homes for local people. So I'm a project manager. Basically, a project manager is a role where you take a task from the beginning and see it through to its end. But I haven't always been a project manager. I started off my working life after my history degree as a graduate trainee in housing, where I was able to sample areas of housing like housing finance, working directly with local residents, repairs, as well as housing development, building new homes. I've had lots of different jobs in housing, including developing new homes for people with severe learning difficulties and severe mental health problems. I've worked in a team where I manage staff who allocate homes to new residents, and I've also worked on implementing a new computer system for use in housing too, so quite a variety of roles there. But I haven't always worked in housing either. I spent 10 years of my working life working directly with the police, where together we looked at how we might reduce crime in our local area, and that was really exciting work. Whilst I was doing that, I also worked with drug and alcohol users to commission or develop new services to tackle drug and alcohol problems in the borough. After a career break, I decided to come back to housing development, and here I am at Islington, where my current role involves having a number of projects at various different stages. What happens is that we have a site or an estate, and I work with people like architects, surveyors, engineers and other consultants to look at the feasibility of an idea. We create a design, we take that design to the local residents, ask them what they think, we package all that together and we present it to the planners, who then will tell us whether or not we are going to get permission to build it. If they say yes, thumbs up. The next stage is to get a contractor involved, where we have to choose the right contractor for this job, large or small. And we then monitor that contractor, work with them over the 2 years it might take to build that project out, monitoring them, visiting the site and making sure they're building it to the right standard and at the right quality for our residents. When the project is over, as I said, it might take 2 years, we then hand the building over to our housing colleagues, who will then allocate it to local people. Altogether, that whole process could take up to 4 years, shall we say. So a typical day for me could be starting with a visit to one of my sites, which is in construction. I'll be shown around the site by the contractor, who will point out progress, and we can talk about some of the difficulties they might be having. We sit down and have a site meeting, and at that site meeting, as well as monitoring the progress, I might be choosing tiles for the bathroom or worktops for the kitchens. After that, I might meet with a conservation officer, because we're trying to build new homes in a conservation area, and they will be telling me about the kind of brick colour I can use, the shape and size of windows, because it has to fit in with the local area. Finally, I might meet with our communications officer, because we're planning an event with local residents where we're going to be showing them our proposal or our design idea, and we have to carefully understand what the concerns of the local residents might be, how they might welcome our proposal, so that we can carefully present the information to them and get the feedback we need in order to improve our design. That's a typical day. So in terms of how things have changed since this pandemic, I would say that other than working in the office, it's been pretty much business as usual, as we can conduct most of our business on Microsoft Teams. We still have our meetings, and obviously we have emails and telephone calls, and occasionally wearing PPE, I can still go to site for site meetings when I need to. The downside is I don't have any social interaction with my colleagues in the way that I used to, and we don't talk about work so much in the same way or have the social day-to-day chit-chat. But I have made use of the time. I got myself into a bit more of a better physical exercise regime, and I've used some of my time to carry on with some of my projects around the home, which is my pet thing really. So if you're the kind of person that likes seeing a project go from seed to fruit, if you're very good at working with other people and understanding their needs, and if you like turning your daily challenges into successful opportunities, then maybe being a project manager is for you.